Hello and welcome to this video about the Bell Canto CD2 player. Never actually seen one before. I thought it was Japanese, but it's apparently American. Good selection of input. On the digital side you have ASEBU and SPDIF on BNC connector, and then single-ended RCAs and XLRs. There is a switch there, you can see right there, which sort of changes output from fixed to variable. The owner was concerned that this player had different inputs on both channels, but we sort of tested it thoroughly, and it's only millivolts, 2 or 3 millivolts really difference, which is obviously within specs. What is, however, wrong with it is that, and originally I thought that the spindle on this mechanism was bent and crooked, and therefore made a CD wobble. But in fact that is not the case. It is alright. It is the puck, and puck is, as you see, magnetic, so obviously it turns on some kind of reed underneath and turns the CD. It's actually that puck that is at fault, and I'll show you why. It doesn't do anything, so let's hit play. I think that's much too loud. What happens is I originally thought that this, as I said, must have been a spindle. But if I connect, and this is a proper test disc, if I approach the CD with a fixed length stick, it hardly ever has any difference in I don't know how to say that, in touching, but in here at the puck, it's huge. So well, I suppose this is a good outcome, because the owner can write to Bell Canto and request a new puck. On some CDs it is more pronounced, but because this is very shiny, so you cannot see how out of kilter that is. But well, I'll get a CD that is matte, and I'll have the CDR here. Okay, that's a CDR. I'll turn it down because I'll get flagged by YouTube for infringing copyright. And in here I think you can see it much better, that it is just wobbling. And the CDR is obviously not a proper test CD, but if you look at the edge is pretty much, even CDR is not very little difference, whereas in here you can now see the gap. The gap is huge. It just kicks my my hand. I don't know whether that's visible or not, but that's certainly the trouble, and should be easily fixed. Overall, the player appears to be, you know, well made, professionally made. It reads all those interruption data layer and all that kind of stuff, and black dots reads it without any problem. So it's a good unit, but the puck, to be honest, I've sort of looked at the puck and it doesn't appear to be eccentric when looking at it, but as you all know, at the speed in which CD revolves around the axis, it's you don't need much to cause problems. Well, thank you very much, and I'm sorry I cannot sort of say more about it, because there's no point of taking it apart just to show you if everything works reasonably fine. Well, thank you very much, until the next one.